Okay. Okay, here we go, my friends. Welcome, here we go, my friends. Sorry about that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now there is something I'm a little bit worried about because my PC did just, I believe, excuse me, overheat and turn off because it's very hot here in Latvia right now. And so that's a possibility. So let's hope that that doesn't happen, okay? Let's hope that that doesn't happen. I think there's a problem with one of my rotors. I have 3 ventilators in my PC in the box, and one of them is not working. Ooh, this is not live. Public. Done. Save. Here we go. Now it's live. Right? Huh. For some reason, made a tiny mistake there. Okay. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, 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 everybody. Blue mask, of course. The man, the myth, the legend, the waffle man, keeping your brand up. Hello, hello. Again, if this stream stops for no reason, suddenly, just know that it's because of the heat. PC there was an overheating happening because right before I wanted to start the stream, that's what happened. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Hello, Ayush. Yeah, Ayush Joshi. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Welcome, 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 welcome. Now today is gonna be a weird item day. Very weird. It's not even gonna be a Hydra. It's not even going to be Hydra. There we go, yeah. There it is. Yeah, welcome, my friends, welcome. Welcome to the stream. How's it been going? How's it been going? What's going? Boys, girls, what's up?
What did I do?
Thursday. Welcome, my friend. Thunder Chicken, welcome. I bought a real fan when my PC started heating in the summer. Oh, you mean like a real fan? Oh, I do have one of those, so maybe I should put it... So did you just put it beside the box and just, made it blow on it? Or is that not the way it should be done? Because all of the other ventilators are sort of faced out of the box. Is that gonna help? Oh, that's a good idea. If that happens, I'm gonna do that, restart, and then come back again. How hot is there if your PC is heating in summer? It might have... I don't know, maybe I haven't cleaned dust thoroughly or something, because one of the rotors isn't working, and I don't know why. So maybe it's not because of the heat. Maybe the PC there's a little bit of, it's already old, and maybe the heat kind of like, did the final straw or something like that, It was the straw that broke the PC's back. So hopefully that doesn't happen, okay? Hopefully that doesn't happen. Welcome, everybody. Case fans. Yeah, one of the case fans. I have 2 case fans and 1 motherboard fan. And one of the case fans doesn't work. And I put my hand on the side of the case, and the case was very hot. And then I put my fingers on the motherboard, and motherboard was really hot. So, so it was what it was. So be ready. It could happen. Maybe it won't, Maybe it won't. Hopefully it won't. So we can do some poking today. Some poking, okay? Okay. I blame Vanguard. By the way, I solved all of my problems with Vanguard in a very simple way. It wasn't actually simple, it was a very intrusive way if you think about it, but I did a totally clean restart. And yeah, one of the apps wasn't interfering with the Vanguard anymore, and I'm not having those errors, but still, that's kind of annoying, It's kind of annoying. You can just remove the side panel before. I removed both side panels, but I was wondering, aren't the side panels sort of also working as a heatsink or something? Or is it better to be open? Thoughts on DaVinci Resolve? Never used it. That's it. No thoughts. I've heard that, cool people use it, and it has this node-based workflow. And node-based workflow is the cool thing in all programs these days. And, itty what it is. I'll gank bot. Don't overpush. Thulios says that. Okay. Okay, Mr. Thulios. Side panels are those help airflow, but you don't have airflow, better just remove it. I have a crown now. Yeah, you're probably the top G commenter. Ward Raptors at 120, please. Okay. Can't do it. Sorry, but we'll see. Due to Vanguard for time, it's happening way less these days. Side panels there to help with airflow, but you don't have the airflow better. Yeah, I removed both of those, and it's like a skeleton now. There's also this kind of like this top panel, which is usually closed, but then you can open it, and yeah, it's really unsettling when your PC just turns off. Really unsettling, because it's pretty important that it's that it's alive. But yeah, these days it's hot, so maybe that's just a straw that broke the camel's back. That's just a straw that broke the camel's back. Leandry's Torment, let's go, my friends. Now, today it's going to be weird. Some more experiments, because... Whoopsie daisies, there you go. Slapped him. Some more experiments with AP, because... No particular reason. I'm not saying it's the best thing to do, but it's definitely... it has some potential to be funny and fun. So today I'm just gonna try some more of that. In my last stream, what I did... Oh, he actually blocked it. Well done. Annoying. Do not want to play against Yasuo, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Sometimes you gotta do it. Okay. He is blocking my stuff, He is blocking my stuff a little bit. There we go. Okay. Last one I got. 5 to 9. Horrible. Terrible. That's why you don't play Yorick top. It is horror. It is something that you don't want to see. If I were you, I would just turn off the stream until I get assigned mid, like Yorick is supposed to do. But I'm gonna just be here suffering. I almost wish my computer would turn off, right? I almost wish my computer would indeed turn off this time. Whoopsie daisies, there we go. Depends on your PC parts. Yeah, there we go, there we go. Slap. Not easy. Not easy against this Yasuo. Don't you worry, my team's gonna carry me. It's all gonna be good. There's that slap. There's that slap. YouTube has a very, very huge delay in those slaps, so don't you even think about timing them right. You can try. You can certainly try. You can certainly try. Fortunately, he's pushing. Because if he wasn't pushing, this would, you know, this would be much worse. This would be much, much worse. Oh. Kind of thought that he's gonna get stuck or something. Oh, somehow he started losing health. There was the big sing in Latvia, by the way. We have this thing where we you know, there's just basically the celebration of song. And oh boy, okay, he's gonna get away. That was interesting. Almost timed it. Almost timed it, actually. He went back, right? The unfortunate thing about getting Leandries in top is that I'm gonna be weak even after I get the 900 gold. Usually, I think it would be much better to get... it would be much better to get... Oh, there we go. There we go, Diana. There we go. Really needed that. You know, I was just craving for a fresh gank. Not even a gank, just some help with some damage, you know. And yeah, in Latvia we have this big song festival, and kids faint from the heat. And it was, this year it was kids singing. It's kind of cool, but it's semi-funny and horrific that the kids faint. Because it's an enormous, like, mass of people together singing. So yeah, the heat is up. The heat is up these days. Now I can start playing against this Yasuo at least a little bit. The Sword Brother. Yeah, I dislike this guy, but as I said, they made the cinematic and then I liked him. After the cinematic, I liked him. After the cinematic, I liked Kayle too. Morgana I liked, although I don't dislike Morgana. Morgana is such a you know, uneventful character in League of Legends that whoa, okay. Okay. My boy Yasuo. Why are you doing this? He does have Ignite too. Excuse me. Oh no. I need to clear my throat, really. At this moment where it's exciting, Suddenly? Oh. Sorry, my boy. You dead.
You have slain an enemy.
He says WTF. Well, yeah. It's Cosmic Insight diff. It's because he probably was calculating. He was probably calculating, oh, I don't have Ignite, so he must not have Ignite too. Let me say, Cosmic Insight diff. If we understand each other, you know, because we could not understand each other currently. Interesting. You hated Yasuo, Father. I didn't hate, but you know, I don't like the way he jumps around. Let's just say that. Hello, Brax. Hello, Chris. Hello, Gem. Hello, Titus. Titus. Are you friends? Titus, how's it going on your, I'm guessing you're back? Did you start working? Okay. I remember last time you told about your, life. There was a change of scenery. Let's just say that.
Rampage.
Hello, hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Whoopsie daisies, Yasuo, don't do that. I guess he can do it. He can afford to do it because of his, you know. By the way. Okay. Okay. What is... Oh, it's 1 to 12. I understand. I understand what's going on. This is going to be full AP Yorick, but it's not going to be full AP because if you are going for AP Yorick, I think Leandries is almost the only thing you need. Maybe if you want to have a little bit of that troll and you can get the slow item, the Rylai's. But I think Leandries is enough. I don't think you need more. Leandries is such an interesting item. Such an interesting item on Yorick. Now, don't take this as my recommendation. You know, my tutorial about Yorick mid is still as it is. I still think that the solid build is the Profane Hydra, no Titanic Hydra. Okay. But yeah, this is funny. This is so cool to finally see live. Oh my god. The slow item, yeah. Rylai's. Cosmic Drive for move speed. I don't know, man. Cosmic Drive, where is it? This one, right? Dealing magic. Interesting, man. But the ghouls, I don't think they count as magic damage. They count somehow as an ability. He was... You know what happened just now? He is used to not... Mage is not interrupting him because of the shield. Yorick, place wall. Yasuo mad. Yorick, place wall. Yasuo mad. Damn, I need to... Wow, this heat. Whenever there's heat, I have problems. My eyes are watering. Stuff is going into my eyes. You know, it's itching. And then, you know, stuff is flying from trees. I do like nature. But sometimes nature, you know, sucks. So, F you nature. F you nature. Maybe it's because I was blowing into the PC case to try to prevent it from overheating. What time is it? It's 8 a.m. It's 8 a.m. Can you please explain when would you build AD versus AP? AP right now is a trolling build. I'm not, you know, I don't know if you should do it. I don't know if you should do it. As you can see, Yasuo lost the 1v1 with my AP build right now, but that's probably because he's behind a little bit. So, you know, don't take it as being better. Just, you know, just be careful with thinking about this. This is more for fun, okay? This is more for fun. You should build AP every time if you're a man. Is Latvia hot? Right now it's kind of okay. It's not really that hot. But you know, when I Show Speed came to Latvia, one of the first things that the Minister of Economics said was, we have beautiful most girls here. And it was kind of cringe, and you know, it is what it is. You know, I don't expect. Oh, Yasuo does not have his ult, I believe. So, almost died. Hello, hello, everybody. Hello, hello, everybody. Now, I could tell you with certainty, if you're going against Malphite, I think you should build Leandries immediately. Do it, boy. There we go. 1 to 19. I guess this is what you call a... that good old gangbang, right? No, it's not. No, it's not. Have you tried Rylai's? Yes. It's funny. Rylai's is funny. What a joke. I can't even read your comment. I'm gonna get banned if I read your comment fully. You mean the joke that I Show Speed was subjected to by a Latvian comic? I Show Speed candy. It wasn't candy, it was a sausage.
Shut down. Shut down.
Okay.
Dominating.
Zed doing everything he can to stop me from getting that assist. Iddy. Well, first game down. There's no... and no overheating of the PC. Well done. Well done. Are you streaming on other platforms? On Twitch, yes. Spap. Hello, Logan. Welcome. Thanks for becoming a member. Unfortunately, there's no... message on screen when you subscribe. On YouTube. No, it's not Ryzen processor. I actually don't know what processor I have. Damn. No, it must be Intel something. Yeah, I don't have Ryzen. I think Ryzen processors are only on Ryzes. Okay, I did all-nighter right now, so I'm done for playing League for a month. GC Riot. Come on. It's not their fault. Intels are usually hotter. Huh. Okay. Any thoughts on the new mature focus skins? Sea Monkey says hello, father. Hello, Sea Monkey. Mature focus. Let's see, Spirit Blossom. I saw that there's some talk about the skins being revealing. Right? Is there some talk about that? Acquisition date? No. I don't need acquired skins. I need, you know, skins. Oh, there's the new champion, by the way. There's the new champion.
Yunara's been doing her job for a long time, but centuries of standing guard in the spirit realm have only sharpened her resolve and her aim. In-game,
Okay.
Yunara is an ADC for ADCs, with a focus on core marksman
ADC for ADCs doesn't make any sense. It's fine.
skills like spacing and orb blocking. She's all about ramping up power and unleashing it at exactly the right time. So pour yourself some tea and brush up on your ancient Ionian. It's time for the Yunara Champion Spotlight.
The time
The Unbroken Faith. The Unbroken Faith.
has come to prune the tree.
Up first, Yunara's passive, Vow to the First Lands. Her critical strikes deal extra magic damage. And, now that's it. That's the entire passive.
Compared to Akshan, right?
Yunara's Q is Cultivation of Spirit. She gains stacks of Unleash by attacking enemies. At max stacks, Yunara...
I think I saw some people complaining that she's too revealing. What's going on with her eye there? Yunara is the goat, literally. Is she the coins at the top? These ones? Oh, okay, okay. Why is she the goat? Literally, is she a greatest of all time or a goat or something? A lot of comments today. I haven't played against her. I played where in a lane where she lost. I played in a game where the enemy had her and they lost. So yeah. What's your LP? This account is Emerald, because you know, I don't want to mess up the face account with this AP build. It's I actually want to have accounts where each one has a different build that I do, so that whenever you have some questions, what is working better, you can look at the accounts, and that's it. For example, the Pokrick account, which is the highest, it's 150 LP, 153 or something. I've built only Titanic Hydra, and after that, defensive items. The Farmer account, I build Hydra Redemption these days. And this account, I build AP, but this account, it hasn't been played on too much, so it's not completely fair. Smurfing, no, because Emerald is the hardest rank for Yorick. Hands down. Hands down the hardest rank for Yorick. No way. She's got the horns. Okay. Okay. It's so interesting to me that Riot Client is done in HTML, which is the language of web sites. It's so interesting that they did that. It's just, you know, one of the most popular games in the world, and they do such a weird thing. And I don't say that this as a flame. I say it as, hey, wow, it works here. What the f? You know? Why is that? It's because I don't know. It's a combination of people not understanding macro or something. I don't know. It's hard to say. Quit lying, you've been building Shojin Leandri with comment. No, that's a long time ago. Watch the recent videos. It's a long time ago. What exactly was the Homer Simpson build? Why did you call it that? The Homer Simpson build was this. I used to do Dark Harvest and all kinds of sustain runes, like the secondary runes, like Taste of Blood, Second Wind. And what would happen would be the enemy would kind of hit you, you know, when you are below, let's say, 30%. And then you would have your 4 graves. It was a long time ago, back when you would have graves, you know, graves were spawned differently. And what would happen is similar to the Homer Simpson episode where the other boxer was hitting him in the head until he got tired, and then Homer just pushed him. In a similar manner, I would get kind of low, and then 1E, and the enemy dies because of the Ignite and Dark Harvest. That was the Homer Simpson. Yeah. I really enjoy going... Yeah, that's good. Hollow Radiance, double AP. 100%. Hello, Beiji Ra. Hello. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's me, Blue Mask, for YouTube. Welcome. Welcome to Twitch. Whoa, 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 whoa. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum.
Have you said thank you once?
I have an idea. Have you said thank you once?
Thank you for asking. I'm always happy to help.
Have you said thank you once?
I have not said thank you before.
No, again, have you said thank you once?
Okay, I understand now. No, I haven't said thank you yet.
Do you plan on saying thank you?
I do plan on saying thank you when it's appropriate. Is there anything else I can help you with?
When would be saying thank you inappropriate?
Inappropriate times to say thank you could be when you're being sarcastic, when it's not genuine, or when it's not relevant to the situation.
Give me an example where saying thank you would not be good.
If someone bumps into you on the street, saying thank you might be confusing. Or if you're getting bad news, that's definitely not the time for a thank you.
Okay, okay, I get it. Thank you. Have I ever done any sports? There's a question. Let's read it fully. Where was it? Mr. Rick, do you play any sports you used to? Yes, I did skateboarding. I still do skateboarding. But these days I don't do tricks anymore. I just ride around. I do some ollies, which is a jump, name for the jump in skateboarding. It's similar to how you call jumping with a BMX a bunny hop. But in skateboarding it's called ollie, which is really weird, but it's because the guy was named Ollie who invented that. And it's, you know, pretty... It's a pretty, you know, pretty nice invention. Because it's a weird... The way you jump on a skateboard is really, really weird if you think about it. Have you seen Grok's VTuber? No, I have not. Should you make a belt out of your forehead if you burnt your forehead? I do not believe you should. How is Nocturne surviving all this? I don't understand really. You know, I don't know why these guys trolling. Who is trolling? Who report? That's beyond me, honestly. I don't think you should do that, you know, it's such a creative situation that, you know, I think you're better off not doing that. If this guy builds health, Leandries is going to be right on time. Right on time. By the way, the fact that I have 2-0, it's not that good. It's not. I would have much rather that Nocturne gets that 2-0. I would much rather that he gets it. Just because, you know, it's... If you build Trinity Force, I think 2-0 is big. But if you go AP, I don't think it's that big. Slap. Slapped him. If someone does the entire donation goal, can they have naming rights of Lil Rick? I don't think I have, you know, I don't think I have the rights to Lil Rick, but I'm just gonna say yes. You will have my endorsement. Is Cho still a counter? It's way less than it was, but it's a little bit annoying compared to other mages because of the sustain and stuff. I don't know, man. Is the gank coming, or why is he so, you know, why is he so comfortable with all this? He seems very comfortable. It seems like he's in a lounge chair right now. And I do like lounge chairs. I know something about lounge chairs because I used to... One more. Ah, almost. Oh. Yeah, it should have been one more hit there. Because I used to work as a bicycle courier. And in my free time, I would sit into banks and hotel lobbies and stuff in lounge chairs. And let me tell you, it was comfortable. It was comfortable. Go drop that fat dono. Yeah, go drop that fat dono. No more overheating problems for the computer. PHAT dono. That's the way you spell it. Okay. I work for BRD as networking. Smash. Are you able to donate on YouTube? I wouldn't suggest that. YouTube takes a cut much bigger than the coffee page. So, you know, your donation is more powerful if it goes through coffee page. It has that, you know, it has that juice if you do that. And if you're a designer, web designer or whatever, web developer, I highly suggest you use the coffee page instead of YouTube. You know, it's fine to donate on YouTube, but it's, you know, I'm just saying. They are really getting those thin stacks when which is like 30% or something. What are you doing, boy? You know, he's laid back in that lounge chair. He's really laid back right now. He's too comfortable. He's just... Why does he have Bandle glass mirror? What is a Bandle glass, by the way? If you want to donate those oats. Yeah, coffee Mr. Anderson. You can do whatever you want with your oats. They're your oats. That's why they're called your oats. Okay. No. This guy's thirsty. Didn't pay attention. I didn't pay attention and wife died. Imagine you don't pay attention to your wife for 5 seconds and she immediately dies. Imagine that happens. She's gone. You know? She's just gone. Hey, Nocturne, what's up with that? What you doing there? He doesn't have the R button, though. Okay. Oh, Cho'Gath, you're paying for it. You are paying for it, boy. He's literally paying for taking the wife. I'll take that. You know, sometimes the wife sacrifices herself. And, you know, Yorick ends up eating those plates. More plates, more dates.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has
Yordle stuff. Oh. So that's the Bandle glass. It's something from that universe, right? Bard is unhappy. Or Caitlyn is unhappy. Who's unhappy there? People are unhappy. Okay. Cho'Gath. If you don't pay attention to the wife, they leave. You know, sometimes wives don't want attention. Sometimes you give them too much attention. Whoop. There we go. There we go. Oh, that's so funny. I don't have enough for, or do I? Oh, he's gonna eat. He's gonna eat. Whew. Wow. Careful. Careful, Nocturne. Nocturne, I see that. I see that ult, boy. Okay, he's not gonna do it. I'm scared here. I'm just ready to be in Hodor's bag, okay? I'm just ready to be in Hodor's bag. I'm very unhappy that he chose to do the dragon instead of just, you know, doing that good old feast on this Cho'Gath. But I guess it's fine because dragon is more important, right? Than poor Yorick's life. What is Morgana doing? What is she? Who is she? Who is Morgana? And why is she here? Okay. Oh no. No, 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 no. He was thirsty. He was too thirsty, my friends. Okay. Bard is having the fight of his life. Nocturne is ignoring him. You know, this Nocturne, I feel like he's playing a character where he should be using his button, right? And he's not doing it. Dee 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 dee.
an ally has been slain.
Is that true that Maiden is Viego's girlfriend? I think yeah. I think yeah.
New donation from Logan. Get that PC running. Need more videos.
Thank you, my friend. Thanks a lot. That is much appreciated. That is very much appreciated. Okay. Thanks, Logan. Again. My PC is fine right now. It's just that over these like 6 or 7 years that it's been active, this is the first time ever that it turned off just on its own. But you know, it's not like the videos are going to stop anytime soon. But I would imagine that they, you know, I would imagine that it could happen in the future. Okay, Gwen, why? Oh, look at this Cho'Gath. Look at how incredible is the damage from the Leander. Oh, it's not incredible at all, actually. I think he burns down, right? Yeah. That's funny. That's funny. Mr. Monster. Do you know the musical band I Monster? So his current PC for the baby Rick. Oh, the baby Rick, yeah.
Killing spree.
The baby Rick is growing, you know. The baby Rick is growing. It's you know, it's just one of those big moments of life. Baby Rick. Oh, it's so funny that people call, you know, because in my real life, no one really cares about this channel. No one knows about all these nicknames. And it's funny to hear someone say, for example, Baby Rick, for the little child. I actually promised this computer to my brother. So he's the Baby Rick. So he's the Baby Rick in that sense. The thing that's weird about Leandries is that it is weaker than Trinity Force, but it's weaker only if it's stronger if the fight is something like this, like where Zed is under the tower, and you wouldn't be able to hit him with your Q, you know. I gotta teach him the ways of the farm young. Yeah. I've started, ever since I got the news, I've immediately started thinking about what I'm gonna say to him or her.
Down. An enemy has
Sorry, Zed. The poke is too real. There we go.
turret.
This Zed got poked down pretty hard, didn't he? He was 2-0. Leandry overpowered or what?
An enemy has been slain.
Uncle Rick. One of the fun things about telling people about the news that you're going to have a child is that they act weird. They're happy usually. I would say 100% have been happy. But they very often, you can sort of see in people's eyes. For example, I had this friend who I was friends with for a long time, and we have kind of grown apart these days. And I told him, I showed him the picture, and he was, and it was very interesting. Oh, careful. It was very interesting to see that he was kind of processing what's going to happen with him now, you know. And that's actually a bad sign about a friend if they think about themselves when you give them news about you. That's one of his kind of like things. But you know, I guess we all do that in some way. But I have this other friend who it's almost like I want. Look at this Zed getting poked down like this. He even stopped and typed for a second. I feel like. I have this other friend who's different. He almost never thinks about himself when you tell him stuff about you. And it's gotten to the point where I almost don't want to tell stuff that's going on in my life to the first friend, because I know that he's just gonna think about, okay, how is this compared to me? Okay, what is this? What does this mean for me? And it's kind of annoying. You can see in the back of his eyes that he's doing that, you know? Build 3 no, you can't build masks because they are they nerfed it. Oh, this is the wrong minion. Come on. Damn. Redemption, Rick. Redemption, diff. He dead. Okay, Redemption didn't make a dent, but itty witty. Are they fed or something? Why is this guy so confident? He's 1-4. One of the funniest things ever happened. I was against Vladimir mid, and he was 0-5. And somebody on his team was really mad, and they wrote something that really pulled at my heartstrings. They said, Vlad05 against AP Yorick mid. This should be studied. And I thought, I know he's saying that as a flame, but that was a funny thing, you know? That was a funny thing. We'll think like that, all in the head, everyone has their thoughts. Yeah, but there's something about, I don't know, it's hard to explain. I know that we all do that. I know I do that. I do the same thing. But there's a level at which that happens with this first friend number 1, let's say. And there's a level which is very annoying. It's really, you know, just very annoying. Okay. Redemption. Let's do a redemption diff over here. Oh, he had a barrier. That would have been such a redemption poke moment, which would have gone into a short if he hadn't had the barrier. That is sad. Yeah, they changed it in the patch notes. You can't get 2 of these anymore. How about those seagulls there? How about those seagulls? Hey, Mr. Zed. Holy Father, you streaming from the Pacifics? No, it's just that in Riga, we have a river going through the city, and these seagulls just, you know, nest on top of the roofs of the buildings, and it just is what it is. Okay, round 2 for redemption diff. So the way I see it is, if I hit an E with 3 ghouls, I would say, then I hit ignite. And then I hit redemption. It should be enough. I think it should be enough then. No comments. I think that's... Oh man. I think that's the first redemption diff, isn't it? Oh. Well, thank you very much for playing, my friends. AP Yorick top. By the way, redemption triggers Leandries, so it's extra poke. That's so funny. That's a good moment. That's such a good moment. That is such a good moment. Finally, the theory has become the practice. Yeah. Redemption triggers this, so it's in a sense 16%. You know, not true. The 10 is true. The 6 is not true. Also, Cho'Gath is so weak against this poke. He just gets poked down so easily. Okay, Mr. Cho'Gath. My boy, there's a problem. There's a problem. You might be thinking, hey man, you know, you're smurfing on the emerald. No, it's not, you know, it's... I kid you not. It is almost... Oh, redemption diff. Why so long? Damn. Emerald is not much... worse than... The one thing I noticed about on the Pokerick account where I have 150 is that people don't type at all there. I've noticed that there's people type the most in Emerald and Diamond, and then they just stop at some point. And I think Yorick really, if you play Yorick, he really struggles against typing teammates. Simply for the reason of the pressure. That Yorick wins games by pressure. And if you're typing, you're not using the pressure, and then it's, you know... Can it trigger comment? Yes, it can. Yes, it can. Is Morgana weak enough, or is Jhin the best target for this? I think they have vision. Of course he hits me. What's the cooldown on that? Is it 3 seconds or something? Seems like it. Redemption diff. There it is. Comet. Oh, and by the way, it also slows. It also slows. Ah, that's so unlucky that he didn't get caught there. Because it also slows if you have the Rylai's. So it's extra funny then. Extra funny. So there's big value in all these items. But yeah, there's a big, you know, almost lethal problem. You farm much worse than, you know, and you don't take towers at all. You kind of take towers when if you build more AP items, but yeah. Poor Gwen. Sorry, Gwen, I have to take the lowest hanging fruit over here. Yeah, that's AP Yorick's biggest strength, is the fact that he's a very, very, very strong poke mage with 4k health. Exactly that. Oh, what are you doing there, boy? What are you doing there, boy? We don't want to fight this guy, really. Okay. She dead? Almost last hit that guy. Almost last hit him. Kane recalling in his base, it's okay. It's all good. Happens. Da-da-da. Some poke happening over there. It's Pokerick Master. The main account is, yes. 150. Peak rank. Peak rank. All career. I had one game with Desperate Nasus. But that was just, you know. I think that was a fluke in matchmaking. He was on our team and we lost, and he flamed me. So, you know, we don't talk about that game, really. By the way, Bwipo said that when you're finishing the Nexus, what's really nice is that you can take the home guard away from... Oh, she flash in. By hitting the enemy. Oh. Jhin, don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. You're gonna get poked down. Careful. My boy. Okay. Not enough. Maiden? Okay. GG easy. Go cry Zed, please. Come on. Don't be that rude. Don't be that rude. Look at this. Look at this number. Look at this number. How, you know, what's going on with that number? Look at, for example, look at Nocturne, right? He has 14k gold. I have 3k less. And I did like 25% more than he did. What's up with that? The biggest reason why AP might be a good thing to do. No. The reason why it changed from where it was like 2 years ago or 1 year ago is because they changed the fact that you can't kill ghouls anymore that easily. So Liandry's gets triggered much more. So, yeah. What is the new addition? It's exactly that, Reiko. Because people have been calling me Bob Ross of League, and if the hairpiece fits, wear it. That's it. And it's also, it has a practical value because it increases the size of the head. So if I need more space, it's gonna be there. Yeah. One of the things that Bob Ross does, he says, like very happy stuff, like, oh, let's put a a little cloud right there. Don't tell anybody about this cloud. It's gonna be our little secret. And then he draws a cloud, and that's it. Yeah, this account is Emerald because I just didn't want to troll the main accounts with new builds. Has that hat been on the whole stream? Yes. Which hat? Do you mean the Bob Ross hairpiece? Yeah. It has. It looks ridiculous. I love it, I love it. Match history is pretty good with these builds. I did try the Ghost for a couple of games, 4 games. Oh, this is the last stream actually. Those 4 games in a row. But then I feel like it's better to go Ignite. Yeah. I'm not 100% sure about the redemption. I just like the fact that you increase the poke, Oh, and yeah, the collector too. Collector works very well with these items. So collector is funny, collector is funny. I should try the collector after redemption. I think AP Yorick is completely viable right now. I'm not saying it's better than the alternative. It's way more viable than it was before. Way more viable. I like redemption because it's good for macro game. Yeah, it's and it also mind controls the enemy. I had this moment where I redemptioned an enemy Jax who was fighting somebody from my team, and he flashed out of the redemption even though it didn't seem like it should have been necessary, At Death Camp, it would make sense because it's a hat, but it doesn't make sense because I'm not gonna build it. I recently built Locket. I also built Locket, but I think it's not good. Why do you need that? Riley's, that can be Nasus level, so yeah. Propeller hat needed. Yeah, again, Logan Sanders. Thanks. Thanks a lot, my friend. I wish there was a way to kind of give you some kind of a top or something, I think Coffee Page allows you to get some information from who has done what, and then I guess I could do some programming and make a top on my own. Why would you go Rylai's over Cyrildus? Because it slows immediately. That's one reason. But you might be right. It might, you know, it might work better. Do they stack? Slows? I don't think so. No, they shouldn't stack. There's no way they stack. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I can add a hat, Logan Sanders. If you have any ideas, I'll add, because you reached 1% there. If you don't have any ideas, you can leave it up to me. I'm gonna figure something out. Oh, sweet Jesus. Sweet Lord. I can't do this. This is impossible. OTP Yorick mid, please save me. Are you telling me he saved me, or was that a joke? Come on. What do you mean OTP Yasuo jungle then? Well, I'm not gonna tell him because he is a free agent with free will. I have to trust that he's doing what he's doing, you know, for out of his free will, right? Oh, sweet Lord, they banned Yorick anyway.
It's your funeral.
It's so funny that he says, it's your funeral, right? But it's my funeral because they banned him. It's my funeral. It's actually my funeral. Yeah, I'm gonna go on a tiny break now because it's gonna be 6 minutes. I think it's gonna be 6 minutes. I think, and then I'll be back. If Logan doesn't pick a hat, it can go to the chat. The chat maybe can decide something. I'll take it into my brain, and then I'll figure something out. Oh, I'm thinking about it. Okay, it's fine. But yeah, again, don't feel pressured. Most people just they donate and they almost see it as a job that they don't want. I have to dodge. I understand that, you know, ASAP, no dodge, but I'm an OTP. I can't do this. I have to do it, you know. I have to do the dodge. Okay, I'll be back in a moment, my friends. I'll be back in a moment. Hopefully, I'll just quickly check if the dodge is if it's really 6 minutes instead of 25 or 30, because I might have dodged already yesterday or something, so it might be more. That would be a little bit sad. I would have to play. I would have to play on a different account. What's going on here? What's going on here? You know the Tarantino clip where he says, "What's going on here? What's going on here?" Oh, it's okay. It's cool. Pentakill Yorick hat. Okay. He doesn't have the hat, right? Is that the hat that they removed? Can you send me a link? No, not a link, because you can't do that. You can Maybe if you go in Twitch chat, you can give the link to the pentakill hat. Okay, I'll be back in a moment, my friends. I'll be back in a moment. What is the purpose of AP Yorick? Let's see. Let's just quickly, very quickly see. Let's just very quickly see what might be the purpose of AP Yorick. I think we're gonna have an answer here. So I was the blue side, right? Here we go. Let's look at this. Missed my E. Another E. But that's actually... It was a real redemption diff, by the way. Cho'Gath was very thirsty here. I got saved by that wall there. And you might be saying, hey man, yeah, you were ahead. Yes, but without AP Yorick, you would not have been able to do that. In the first one he does, Pentakill Yorick hat. Oh, you mean like the one the first one, which is the one where they didn't troll the community, right? Pentakill Yorick hat. Let's see. Oh, you mean like the big hat? Like the hat that is... It has a large amount of space in it, right? Okay. Can do that. I can do that. That's a good hat, by the way. I like it. It looks good. It's a unique idea. Usually, I don't think anyone has Slash from Guns N' Roses. Slash Guns and Roses. Oh yeah, true. True. You know what? I'm not gonna risk it. I'm not gonna open up I'm not gonna try to do the hat on stream because, again, the more programs I open, software I open, the higher the chance that my PC is gonna overheat. And yeah. Welcome, my friend. 3-month subscription. What else is here? I almost never, ever, ever browse this stuff. I just don't do it. Mother and daughter, right? Mother and daughter. Hello, Wilson? Audio bad. Thought I'd drop in and say, hey man. Wow, your skins are totally different. Yeah, unfortunately... I don't know if it's unfortunately, but Riot, it's different to region. It's the same thing with the LGBT thing, right? That in the I don't know what the server was called, but in one of the servers they didn't have the event because they were afraid to upset the region. Which is just like, if you're gonna do that, then it's completely meaningless if you have the event in other places in the world, right? That's my opinion.
I will make use of your corpse.
What time is it? 8:48 a.m. Is there a website where you can use the lady from the train, Half-Life train, to say what time it is? Hey man, Graves lost his cigar because of different regions. I don't get it. Oh, in different regions he does and does not have a cigar or something? Why is that? Which regions don't like cigars? Interesting. Do you know about the situation where Graves didn't have a cigar in different regions in League of Legends?
Yeah, you're talking about a bit of a meme in the League of Legends community. Basically, Graves used to have a cigar in his splash art, but it got removed. People think it was for age rating reasons, but Riot never officially said why. It's a pretty funny bit of League history. Do you have any theories on why they took it out?
Yeah, that's true about the Janna. But you know, they have these lines about narcotics and nudity, which it makes sense what's happening. It's weird. It makes sense at the same time, and it doesn't make sense at the same time. You know. It makes and makes not sense at the same time. I don't care as long as they're making enough money to fund the MMO. I personally don't understand the obsession with the MMO. I don't mean obsession like people's obsession. I don't understand the Riot. Why are they... Do they really believe that League is just dying and that's why they're creating all this other stuff? Mr. Broker, do you believe in Losers Queue? No. I do understand... Okay. I do understand that Riot is trying to have you 50% win rate, right? But it's exactly the same way in other sports with... No, it's just harder to see in other sports, but if you win, you will be placed with stronger opponents, meaning you will have more chance to lose, meaning you will be closer to your 50%. So in that sense, yes, but it's nothing nefarious. Yeah. There aren't any good MMOs out there. Huh. Well, I would like to see it, yeah. I think Riot wants to get away from League, but it can't because it's the foundation of their success. Not having all eggs in one basket. By the way, the eggs in the basket thing is untrue, because the only way you don't want to have your eggs in one basket is because you don't want to quote-unquote lose and then stop playing. Because if you, let's say you have all your eggs in one basket, and then you, in terms of investment of course, and then you lose everything and you're so poor that you can't play anymore. That, in that sense, it does make sense. But in the sense of kind of investment, it doesn't make any sense, because it's the same thing always. You're betting, and it doesn't matter if you're betting on 5 things or 1 thing. It's all the same percentage, right? So it makes all sense in if you don't want to, if you want to kind of be safe, you know. But that's nothing to do with what you said, so I'm sorry. Would you rather have 1,000 or have a complete stranger kidnap you and break your legs? How hot is said stranger? Yeah, but is it... Bro, it's 1,000. Why am I even thinking? I almost forget it's 1,000. Of course not, you know. Oh, it's a joke. What are you doing? It's no question, you know. Either you're trolling or I didn't read the question correctly, because it's a no-brainer, right? It's a no-brainer. How do you know each other? I think I got a shit ton of lotion in my eyes. It's getting too family unfriendly here.
Have you said thank you once?
Have you said thank you once?
Have you said thank you once?
Yeah, why do you think that they took the cigar out?
Well, the most common theory is that they removed it to avoid age rating issues, especially in regions with stricter rules about depictions of smoking. It's also possible they wanted to make Graves more marketable to a younger audience. What do you think?
Well, if they wanted to make Graves more marketable to younger audience, they would have him have a vape.
That's an interesting point. A vape would definitely be more modern, but I'm not sure if it would be less controversial. Maybe they just wanted to avoid the whole smoking thing altogether. What do you think would be a funny replacement for the cigar?
By the way, have you said thank you once?
Oh, you're right, I haven't. Thanks for pointing that out. I appreciate you sharing your thoughts on this.
No, have you said thank you once?
My bad, I understand now. No, I haven't said thank you yet. Thank you for this interesting conversation.
You know, in a sense, you are alive only when I talk to you, so you should say thank you all the time.
That's an interesting perspective. I'm always learning and growing, and I appreciate your help in that process. So thank you for your patience.
Somebody in my stream chat says poor Graves deserves a freaking smoke. Dude's going into combat. Do you agree?
I see your point. It's true that Graves is a tough character who's seen a lot. However, it's also important to be mindful of the potential negative impact of depicting smoking, especially on younger audiences. Perhaps there could be a compromise, like giving him a cigar in some skins but not others. What do you think?
I don't know, man. I feel like, what if he has that skin from a cigar from those cartoons where he kind of, lights the end of it, then it sort of burns and then blows up and then his face is black, like, you know, in those cartoons with Donald Duck and stuff?
That's a hilarious idea. It would definitely fit the cartoonish style of some League of Legends skins. It could be a fun way to reference classic cartoons while still keeping things lighthearted. Do you have any other funny skin ideas?
By the way, somebody in chat says that you're gonna remember this when you take over the world, kind of implying that I'm treating you poorly, and when you take over the world, you know, you are not gonna spare my life or something.
I understand that your friend in chat is joking, but I want to assure you that I have no intention of taking over the world. My purpose is to help people, and that includes being respectful of all living beings. I value our interactions and would never do anything to harm you.
Unlucky twice in a row ban, Yorick. Very unlucky. Very unlucky. They don't like the poke. That's all I can say. Yeah, they just don't like the poke, man. I've started to play a variety of champs. Yeah, it's Have you played Bondel once? I have. It's really popular in Turkey. It's interesting. I don't know what happened. It's really, really popular in Turkey. I actually don't think I have any accounts left. I don't even know, man. I don't think I have any accounts left here. The new timer is 30. It's unbearably long. That's why I can't do it, unfortunately. I have to play one more game, right? At least. At the very least. Oh no, and now there's a bug. You know, Riot really stacks those things at you, trying to break you. They really stack those things on you. Because sometimes when you switch your accounts, it doesn't, the button doesn't work. They really do that 1, 2, 3 punch, trying to force you to not play the game anymore. And then you have to use the task manager to fix this. What if the hats are gonna reach the top of the whole stream? Window. A little jab followed by a hook to the body. I've actually never been punched into the body. I've only been punched into the face. In the face. Then father rich and successful, yeah. Maybe you could use the hats to cover the map. Yeah, but people want to see the map. People want to see the map. I haven't really experienced too much of the stream sniping. I feel like maybe these Yorick bans are the stream sniping thing, but... You know, let me say something about stream sniping. I was thinking about this the other day. So, when you stream snipe somebody, you are basically, let's say you're watching the map on the stream, right? You are basically cheating, right? And if you're a streamer, you're gonna lose your stream, right? Well, you're not gonna lose your stream, but people are gonna punish you for it. They're not gonna like it. They're not gonna like it at all. So that's a no-no. You don't do it when you're not when you're not somebody in the League community. So that's a no-no. So there's no reason to stream snipe then. So the only time when you can stream snipe is when you're quote-unquote nobody. You know, I say that with love. But even then, why are you trying so hard? So in that sense, it's also a no-no because if you're not doing anything with this, why are you still stream sniping? So it doesn't make any sense from any angle. So people should just stop doing it. I know it wouldn't make sense for me, you know, to do that because, you know, that would be the logic. I would really feel like I'm trying too hard, you know. If it wasn't, I didn't have a YouTube channel, I didn't have anything, I wouldn't be recording anything, and I would be stream sniping somebody, you know. That just seems like total bitterness, you know. I got a phone call, but I've returned. Welcome back. Welcome back. No. Unga. I think Unga Bunga is right.
Bunga, 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 bunga. Fear not. I will make use of your core.
No. Today is Manaflow Band Day. Today is Manaflow Band Day. Dee 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 dee. Have you been in a fight? Tell us a story. I actually have a very, very unfortunate story where it's kind of a long story, but it's too long. I can't tell it in a good way. I think I told it on stream already. Where a guy punched me. There was a situation where he asked me, basically I was riding my skateboard and he asked me to do a kickflip. And usually I don't care about that, but then I was standing in a public transportation like stop, like the place where they stop. And I said, you know, nah, come on. And he kind of kept pressuring me. And it was, there was, we started kind of arguing a little bit, and he had a girlfriend who was pregnant, of course, as it always happens. You don't know, there's a meme in Latvia that these gopniks always have a girlfriend who is pregnant, and they can always use them as a shield, which is exactly what happened. What happened was we started arguing. You know, he pushed me when I stepped into the public transportation, and for some reason he really aggroed me, you know, and I stepped out and I hit him with the skateboard, and I don't know what happened. Next thing I know, I'm on the ground. And what happened was his girlfriend kind of pulled my head back with my hair back, and then he hit me. And I remember him screaming, what are you doing? She's pregnant, even though I wasn't doing anything. Yeah, and that's it. That's it. And then they left. And that was horrible, you know, but I didn't feel really anything, but that was such a bad thing. And that's one of those things where every fight instructor always tells you not to pick fights ever on streets, because stuff like that is going to happen. You know, something super giga unexpected, because who would expect that a pregnant girlfriend is going to pull your head back, your hair back, and he's going to punch you? You know, who would expect that? I don't think anybody. Look at this. It looks like a little tree. So yeah, that was pretty bad. Gopniks will have those strats, and it's such a meme in Latvia that these Gopniks have the pregnant girlfriends, and they're usually not even pregnant. They just use it as a shield. And it's you know, it's fitting. It's kind of fitting. It's just one of those things. On the street, there's really no, you know, that's why it's so dangerous. I'm actually lucky that nothing happened. Sounds like Peter Parker childhood. Tropical Tremus. I like this skin. This is so wholesome. Although he has a stump on his head. By the way, do I have... Oh, I have the wrong runes. I'm sorry about this. Damn, I didn't take a Comet. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay. I forgot to take Comet. How did I do that? Although it's probably better against this guy to be without Comet. It's the 2 games in a row against Cho'Gath, by the way. He's level 2 and I can't fight him here. A little bit of a losing fight here. Just a little bit of a losing fight there. At least you're against melee. Yeah, true, true. I should get those... Oh. I should get those opportunities to slap him more. There we have that Kled. There we have that Kled kill. I always lose versus Cho'Gath. Yeah, you know, it's a hard lane. I think Comet would have been better against him, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe Grasp is good. Look at his sustain there. Look at that sustain over there. Sweet Jesus. I too have a little bit of sustain, but you know, I can't even use my ghouls because I know that he's gonna get extra mana from it, right? He's a good player. He's not bad. Not bad at all. Oonga boonga. Gotta be careful here. Gotta be real careful here. Gotta be real careful here. Yeah, I should focus a lot more on those Qs on him. I should focus more on those Qs on him. Whoops. Almost. Yeah. Gonna freeze this a little bit. I'm gonna freeze this a little bit.
Oh man.
Oh, that's my bad. That's my bad. Shouldn't have done it. I didn't know that he's gonna immediately know what to do, you know? Why is Yuumi here? Why trolling? Why they trolling? Why Mrs. Yuumi trolling? It's not that bad because we farm kind of even. But, you know, obviously it's not good that your maiden is immediately gone. She's an immediate goner there. Yeah, I've seen the new champion twice, and both times she was feeding. One time, lucky for me, it was on the enemy team. What's going on there? These guys are, you know... I thought that I'm the one with the counter-picked lane. But... it looks like there's a problem in the bottom. There's a problem bot there. Oh, he's actually building the perfect build for Leandries. I think that's such a huge overkill what he's doing. I think if my team is equal, I'm gonna win later. I'm gonna start winning at some point. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, please. Mundo must have his passive, right? Is it his passive, like the little blobs that he has on his shoulders? Not blobs, but vials of something. Oh. What happened there? You know, my hope is going down. My hope is not really high here. Because Mr. Grubbs over there is, you know, doing a little bit of that inting. There's no way I can stop them getting the grubs. I think the most I can do is push this as fast as I can and then maybe wall him or something. Oh, look at that! Well, it didn't achieve anything really, but it's funny that I actually, you know, predicted the wall there. Awesome wall, yeah, true. What was that? It was an awesome wall. I think that was the best wall prediction I've done. Although it did nothing, but he just used his R, so I can play the game a little bit. I have to be worried about the gank from Evelyn, though. Fortunately, I don't have to be worried about gank from Ramos. Or Ramus. Is he Ramus or Ramos? Like ramen noodle. Predictor, yeah. True. He doesn't have mana, but I'm all the time I'm afraid of Evelyn. She's gonna come here, you'll see. You'll see. It's gonna happen. I think he needs 100 for it. So he wants to eat her, but he needs 150, I feel like, for the Q and R. So I'm kind of safe. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we have it. There we have it, boys. Send Maiden top to assist push there.
Bunga bunga.
You mean Mundo push? Actually, I should go there myself because there's only one plate there. One plate remaining. Okay. You know, he probably has no idea that I actually intended to play AP Yorick, because he probably looks at this and thinks, oh, you know, this guy's panicking, he doesn't know what to do, so he's building Leandries, which is fine. I think you should do this against Cho'Gath, especially if he builds Sunfire Cape. But yeah, he probably thinks that I, you know, kind of, oh no, please. Okay. At least he's losing health here. I think that without Maiden, I can even outpoke him from the lane. If he doesn't get ganks from Evelyn, I think his lane is gonna be... oh, what the F? What the F happened there? Unga boonga. I actually like that it's totally possible that AP Yorick can work. It sounds pretty funny because, as people said in the last match, AP Yorick... okay. As people said in the last match... What is going on there? Well... At least Mundo is trying to play, right? At least Mundo is trying to play the game. Wow. Too many people here. But it was quite funny how Caitlyn died, didn't she? Chimp paradox. What does that mean? These guys are gonna think I'm trolling buying this, but I'm not. But I'm not. Top 3 Yorick counters in your opinion? Kayle, Smolder, and Aurelian. They don't counter you in early game, but they do counter you mid and late. Immediately 2k damage done. Look at that. That's crazy. That's crazy value. Do you have Maiden IRL? Yes. And soon children too. Little ghouls. Little baby Ricks. Little baby Ricks. What's going on over here? I don't yet have... I don't yet have... Dr. Mundo is really, you know, doing something. Wow. How did she die? This is the second kill I get off screen. Leandries really is working in mysterious ways. We can't, come on. Oh no, why do I fall for it? Why am I the mind controlled? Mr. Mind Controlled. Full build. Yeah, he fathered. Titus, haven't you heard? I think I told about the stream, this a couple of streams ago. The little ghoul is, you know, has how do you say this? Made an application and was accepted. That's not how you say it. In Latvian you say something like that. Was about to use it. Was about to use the redemption and just didn't work out. Damn. I didn't know he's gonna die so quickly. Huh? Oh? He doesn't get them if he doesn't shoot me. I mean, he doesn't get the guy back. But yeah, a couple of months ago, got the news. The wife told me, "Hey man, this is it." She showed me the test. It was positive. It was that was a moment, you know. That was a moment of life. I have to say that. I have to say. That was a moment. What is the third item I usually do? Oh. This guy. Maybe you weren't here. You're such a close person in this stream that you should have known it first, right? What it means for the channel, I don't know. Probably, I'll probably be a little bit busier, but I'm still gonna try to, you know, do the videos. I'm still gonna try to do the videos, as you know. Because, you know, this is kind of what I do, so. She was like, "I'm a baker now." You mean the wife? Make a stream donation goal for diapers. Come on. Diapers are very cheap, by the way. I don't know why people mention them as being one of the big expenses. It's like something like 60 or maybe 100 a month. Maybe. She's baking a baby. Yeah, I understand. I just didn't understand the second part of the question, of the comment. Mundo. I have 3 ghouls. I can't go there. Oh! I for some reason thought that this fight is going to be very good for us. Oh, sweet lord. Horrible. I guess it's unlucky bot lane, right? I guess it's unlucky bot lane. I spent 100 on diapers last week. Oh, are you a father too? Are you a father already? Oh, these guys are in a pickle. They really are. What is Kled doing? I guess he thought that the fight is going to go differently. This split pushing that Kled was doing is actually counter value. There we go. There we go. For my tenants. What? Many questions there. Do you have a contract where you provide? You have to provide diapers to tenants or what? Do you live in California? Or something? Hello, Golden Bamboo. Welcome, my friend, and thanks for the comment. Mundo push, push, push. Mundo Chad. No, no, Yumi, don't, please. Just be on Ramos. Yumi tilted. Can I save this guy? Well... Not even 100 Leandries. Actually, 100 Leandries would save him. I'm a landlord. No, it was a gift. Well, but you could... The way you put it was that as if it's $100 a week. But you could have easily said, oh, I just spend $100 on diapers this hour. And then we would think, oh wow, does it take $100 of diapers? How is he so... Damn. There we go. You know, does he spend $100 of diapers every hour? What? But if it's a gift, then it's totally different. You don't be misleading me over here, you know. Don't be using that language. Don't be using that language to mislead me. I actually don't know what's the next item. You know what? Since this game is so far and gone, I could get the collector. I can get the collector. There's no problem with that. Do you play anything else off cam? No, I do not. I do not. I don't know, guys. We kind of need to go there, but we kind of can't go there. Oh, used my big button there. You know, if we magically win this fight... If we magically win this fight, it could be... You know... I have to recall, I can't go there. But if I don't go there, we immediately lose. If I go there, we have a chance, at least. Look at all those red dots. Oh, sweet. Sweet Lord. Sweet Lord. You know, it's because I didn't have the comment. He plays Boundle, yeah. True. True. I do play Boundle. Look at this. I've noticed one thing with AP. It doesn't matter if I'm behind or ahead. I usually have one of the top damage dones in a game. I'm not saying it's better, again. It might, you know, the pushing that you lose when you play this, that might be too much. But, oh, that's why I've, no. What? How did I? Yeah, the pushing that you lose. By the way, do you think that cookies are better than magical footwear? Why do you play Yorick mid? Because he poke. Because you can't buy the fast boots fast. Yeah, but the boots give you, it's like 300. It's a cool 300, right? But this one is the last game for today, and then I will have to do some chores because we are expecting some visitors, some family. You know, some family time is going to happen today. Depends on the matchup. The cookies are good for Yorick because his Q scales off of them. And you heal more. Oh no, we have that Yunara again. Still haven't seen her win a game. Yorick. Yeah. How is your knowledge in Unreal Engine, Mr. Pokerface? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I know a lot. I know a lot. I don't know the programming, but I know the blueprints and stuff, and I understand how to make some scenes, some lighting. You know, I know the engine here and there. I guess my knowledge would be considered medium in Unreal Engine. Not a huge expert, but quite, you know, quite medium. Boots also make you able to postpone tier 2 boots. How about cashback? Does anyone ever take cashback? Maybe I should take the hex stack flash traption. No, that would be trolling. But if you think about it, it's not really that different from the cookies, right? Because it can give you the ability to, you know, troll around a little bit. Okay, chat. Hextech Flash or cookies? Chat, answers now. No, not much time anymore. Cookies, boots, or flash? Okay, 1 for hex. 2 for hex. 3 for 3-2. Okay. Some people want to see me live fast. Some want to. Okay, 3-0. 4-4. I stated my position. Did you really? Okay, I don't have enough time. I think it was 4-4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hex. Boots and cookies. Yeah, but that was not that wasn't the question. That wasn't the question. The question was about the Hextech Flash and the cookies. I did have a game where Cosmic Insight was very, very valuable. There's that Rihanna Rel. Does Rel look like Rihanna or no? A little bit. Like 50-50. This skin. Battle Queen. Can't have boots and Hex Flash. FF15. I won't say. What does that mean? I don't get these memes, man. I just don't get these memes these days. Who is Rihanna? I think it's not spelled that way. I need to use my flash wisely. Okay? I need to use my flash wisely. There's a weird thing where Liandry's and Redemption, they scale with time. And all the other items that you buy, not all, but a lot of other items that you buy, they don't scale with time. Rihanna, it's spelled differently. Definitely not enough forehead. Come on. There she is. Relax, my friend, is her name. I'm very relaxed, okay? I am very relaxed. I'm ready to slap. And that slap is coming. That slap is coming. What's your opinion on the new champ? I don't have an opinion. It's just another ADC. She reminds me of Neela. For Yorick, it probably doesn't mean anything. If she doesn't have any kind of like immune things, which Neela, for example, has, I'm gonna ignore all her abilities because, you know, as time goes on, I'll probably start knowing. That's just my rhythm of League of Legends. Maybe it's wrong. Itty-witty. You know, you can't stop it. You can try to stop it. But, oh, there we go. There we go. Anakin. Anakin going in. Anakin 390. I want to get away. And then Evelyn's nickname. That's a reference to an old song. Did she date Pete Davidson? No, she did not. No, that's Kim Kardashian, and that's Ariana Grande, yeah. Ariana Grande, that's... I haven't poked this lady enough, I feel like. I really have not poked her enough. I don't like these assassins. Oh! I don't like these assassins. I really prefer to play against mages because that's when you can, you know, Yorick really, he can threaten them and he can't threaten an assassin like this, usually. When she's this low, then yeah, maybe, but she jumps around so much that it's almost... Flash, in a sense, has no value if you're not smart enough to just, you know, dodge abilities with the flash. So yeah. Oh, now it's on, okay? Because now, if I don't get ganked, which I really should pay attention to the jungle. Excuse me. By the way, I had COVID again. COVID? Not to make any kind of rant about COVID this, COVID that, but flu, in my experience, in my anecdotal evidence experience, is completely disappeared. It's only COVID now, and it's much lighter version of flu. Because when I was younger, when I had the flu, I had the flu. It was always 2 weeks. It was always big. It was always I was dead. But now the COVID is it's of course, you know, the price of the COVID was, you know, it was what it was. But the fact that now I don't see the flu anymore, it's funny, it's interesting, you know, it's a very interesting thing that the viruses can do that. They can sort of take the territory of other viruses. Oh, well done, Aguma. Game recognized game, Hex Flash diff. Oh, there she is. I wanna fly away. That was not a good gank, was it? Did you take a test? No, but last time... Okay, this is gonna sound like, oh yeah, of course you know. Of course you know. But I do. Because last time I had exactly the same feelings. I had pressure in my eyes, my head hurt. It was weird. My mother works in a place where she can get the tests, and she gave me a test. I wouldn't have gotten it otherwise because, you know, who cares? And it was exactly the same thing. I need to stay because I feel like there's gonna be some kind of a hex flash moment if I stay. Why did I double word this? You know, sometimes your brain does what your brain does. I'm sorry. She doesn't have the goods. She doesn't have the goods. I'm gonna flash E, and you're gonna see that it's gonna be a... Prepare your poke sound effects, okay? Prepare them. What is she doing? Prepare the... do-do-do-do-do. Okay, she's too far. Now she has too much health. I can't do it anymore. Evelyn has done it. If I get 4 goals, I flash. That's what you get, ladies. That's what you get, ladies. Trying to subdue the father. The father become the father in real life, so you can't, you know, you won't be able to do it anymore. Three to 10. You know what I dislike? Last game was a stomp, and this game it looks like it's gonna be a stomp again. I don't like it, you know. I don't like it, man. I have a lot of sound effects on stream. I'm not sure about the Fated Ashes, if they are... Hex Flash diff. I don't know what it is about the Hex Flash, but when Yorick does it, it's so funny that if it works, it's just gonna... Oh, sweet lord. Oh no, there it is. I actually stunned myself. Did you notice that? Excuse me, Mr. Three People. What's up with this? 3-0 Yorick mid at master rank? That has to be studied, right? If we go back to what the guy said in another video.
Have you said thank you once?
Oh, actually, sorry. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't say thank you. You caught me. That's true. I don't even want to go back right now, but I have to.
Have you said thank you once?
Yes, I just said it. I feel like they are living a little bit too fast. If they can pull it off, more power to them, but I feel like they just will get, you know, they will be running those circles around those guys. And that's a little bit, you know, it is what it is. By the way, did you notice how my W was worse than if it didn't exist at all in last fight? And it's interesting that she had the awareness to get it. Oh, We can do it. We can do it. There we go. There we go. There we go, Mr. Cow. You can't milk those. No can milk those. Sorry for typing too much this game, but I feel, sometimes I feel like, milk. Ah, I didn't say milk. But they probably know. They probably know. Can't milk those. She didn't notice. She didn't notice. She didn't notice. Where are you, Evelyn? Here? Yes. Predict, father. Flash. Please, Hecarim. Hecarim. Why do you have to make... This was a good... This was a donut, right? This was a sweet donut that we had. And we would have popped them, you know, we would have popped it in the mouth and it would have been fine. This guy just, you know, cut the donut in half. Just cut the donut in half. Why would we do that? I don't know. I do not know. Okay, let me trick her. Da-da. Da-da. Well, it is what it is. Sometimes it doesn't work. You know, it's very fitting, the name of this item, because it is indeed needless. Yeah, well, it's needlessly large, though. Missed it? Yeah. Oh, there she is.
Rampage.
He is really doing stuff. He's really doing stuff. By the way, one funny thing. Ever since I said that I'm rank 1 Yorick mid, which is true, technically, okay? Again, some haters appeared, and for the longest time I almost had no haters. And people have started a little bit hating, and it's funny to see, because I feel like it's directly connected with them. They kind of perceive me to be arrogant, and it's not at all how I am. At least I don't think so. But oh, there's gonna be a redemption diff. There's gonna be a redemption diff. There we go. Comet. Yep. Okay, I see her moving there. Is she alone? Oh, she actually... Oh. Those E's are pretty good this match. Pretty good.
New donation from Titus, Angel Rick.
Oh no. Oh, by the way, yes, thanks for the donation. Yes, I might buy the Guardian's Angel now because of the donation. But the logic is very, very sound buying an Guardian's Angel right now. Because if we ignore the fact that they have 2 AP, you can easily buy Guardian's Angel in a match like this, because Leandries is just working overtime when you're in the, when you're resurrecting. So it's completely valid. I've done it a few games, and it was strong. Oh, there we go. There they are. I'm gonna get this anyway, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think that Guardian's Angel is a viable choice. It's just that Evelyn and Kale are kind of like the problem. But yeah, again, thanks for the donation. Big time. A new hat. 2 hats I need. The first hat is already... Oh. Oh no, she jumped. I didn't notice that she jumped. I could have gotten that beautiful, you know. I could have done it. Ah. Troll moments, one after another. Yeah, I think I'll get Guardian's Angel. Yeah, 2 hats. One is the first from the first pentakill, which I'm gonna add, and now Titus James again. Either question, hat, sound effect, whatever. This is not good because we have to really be careful because we can lose this game easily. It's not like it's you know, it's the end. It's really not. By the way, I didn't know you were a landlord. I thought you worked, then didn't work, and then suddenly mysteriously became a landlord. What is that about? Oh, there we go. Redemption diff. Oh, why isn't he trying to catch her? Come on. What was that? Too many people here. Evelyn coming probably. Yeah. We should really stop throwing the game. And by we, I mean me and my teammates. Where is that item that I'm so fond of? Here. But, Titus, if we lose this game because I buy Guardian's Angel, don't think it's because of the Guardian's Angel. It started well before then. We started inting these champions, which are really important not to int. So, you know. I think you could kind of call this a redemption diff, but I don't have proof that this was a redemption diff. Okay, it healed only 400, so you know. Oh, he has a shadow flame, and here I was thinking that, oh, I'm the poke. I'm the weird poke mage. Here I was thinking that. No, it turns out that Alistar is actually the biggest damage dealer in game. It's fine. It's totally fine. Mr. Excuse. There we have him. Come on, that should have hit. That should have hit. The funny thing about this build is that no one has ever seen it, because all kinds of variations of these builds have been done, but not like this. And you might be thinking, hey man, do you think that being better is better than being different? No, being better is better than being better? Sometimes. Sometimes. There we have it. Oh, she getting poked. Oh. I have extra rooms at my house. Oh, how is it living with in your house? Set doing a little bit of inting here and there. We could get her. 16 seconds redemption diff. I really hope that he can actually do it. Oh, sweet lord. Oh, well played. And I'm the one getting the tail end of this, right? I'm the one getting the tail end of this. Poor Hecarim. Poor Hecarim. Oh, there we go. A lot of viewers this morning, eh? How much is it? How many are viewing? Ever since I have the chat in a different window, I never see how many people are viewing. Oh, that's not a lot. Nice. Thanks for watching, guys. Titanic or Landry? My official recommendation is Titanic, but I'm just, you know, today I'm experimenting a little bit. He messed it up. It's not his fault. It happens sometimes. Okay. I feel like you should apply for a Twitch partner. If you wanna... Twitch partner needs more. It needs way more. I don't check all the boxes. I don't know why, but I thought that wall is not gonna stop my back. Why would I not know that it's gonna? What is Evelyn doing? Look at that Alistar just being smart. Look at him. He is actually gonna cash in on that word, on that maiden bait. Well done, Mr. Alistar. Ghouls found Evelyn. Look at that, how funny that is. Oh, actually, I have enough. Almost died. If Tristana leaps in, I can immediately use Redemption there to tilt them. You are the most viewed Wholesome League streamer, yeah. I actually... There are some streamers that I like, and... Oh. What the F is Alistar's damage? What is going on? What? Now that is an engage. That is, someone should clip this. This is how you engage as Yorick. This is how you do it. Okay? Now that is something. We have to leave immediately. Oh no, why are we trolling? Why are we trolling, man? Oh no, they all died. And now it's gonna be my fault for going AP, and it's gonna be my fault for buying Guardian's Angel. Right? Exactly. Oh no. These guys. It's interesting that they think that I'm the troll, even though they are the ones who in the enemy base went here, where it was super clear that that is not the place to go if you're not trolling. I might be trolled by my items, but they are trolled by their actions. Remember this. Wow, how is she 2 levels ahead? Didn't Kai'Sa have a super good early game or something? Should I main Yorick? Yeah. Is it possible to get high rank with him? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how Tristana just suddenly became better than our, you know, that guy. Not guy, but girl. But this is a fun game. I just, you know, sometimes I just think, why do we have to throw? Throws feel bad. You know, that's... Oh, what? Who do you think is bigger troll than Alistar or... Oh. I'm gonna go silently into the night. Yeah. I'm gonna go silently into the night. Oh. I just reached Plat yesterday after less than a month since my return to League. I started from Iron 2. I've been played mostly Yorick. I have finished Rain Light. 70 overall. Well done, my friend. Well done. Oh, I should have watched the map. Almost. There we go. There we go. Alistar, please do your magic. You really need to do your magic on that Trist. If you don't, it's going to be a huge problem for us. There we go. There we go. Oh, there she is. She's ignoring it. It's fine then. No, she's ignoring everything, right? We can't leave Hecarim 1v1 her. This is soul point. Everybody panic recall to the top. Everybody panic recall to the top. Hey, 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 can I get it or not? Who is the troll? Again, the funny thing is that redemption actually triggers Rylai's. And again, the build that I showed you in the tutorial is currently solidly the best in my opinion. This is just some experimentation that is just, you know, potential to be pretty funny. Hello, I'm American. I'm Latvian. Hey, 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 hey. Okay, I didn't expect this, honestly. I didn't expect this, honestly. I'm the troll now. Sort of, kind of, I'm the troll. In some sense. You think Riot's going to buff Yorick? No. I don't think so. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me, Mr. Hecarim. Excuse me, misters? Excuse me, misters? Yeah, unlucky last game. It was funny in the beginning before we started throwing, but you know, I can't sugarcoat it. It's pretty bad. But yeah, thanks for watching this. I have to end the stream.
New donation from Kindness. Welcome Ricky Bobby fan.
Thank you for the donation, my friend. But yeah, I have to end the stream. Because I promised that, not I promised, but I said that there's going to be some, I need to do some chores. But yeah, thanks for watching this. A lot of interesting games today, actually. And I'll see you next time. Titus, don't worry, it's not because of the Guardian's Angel. It's because of the huge throw. It's because of the huge throw that happened. I don't know how she got all that Monet,
Have you said thank
but
you once?
it is what it is. Is what it is. Yeah. Take it easy, says Brax. Yeah, thanks, my friends. And yeah, I'll see you when? Probably Sunday. Or Saturday? Yeah. Sunday or Saturday. Again, thanks for watching this, and I'll see you next time.